Hello. What's up tonight, everyone? So if you saw Against the Odds, you kind of saw the foundation of this deck. There's no major changes. We still got basically the same idea. But there are a few slight changes. So there's a bunch of different plans in this deck, but it's all built around Solemnities. We have Phyrexian Unlife, which with Solemnity just forms a hard lock, essentially. Solemnity makes it so we can't get counters. Phyrexian Unlife converts all the damage into poison counters, so we just live forever until our opponent can kill one of those pieces. The other big combo with Solemnity is our Persist and Undying creatures. So since Solemnity makes it so nothing gets counters, Kitchen Finks basically becomes infinite. When it dies, it just keeps coming back into play because it never has a counter. Also gains this life along the way. Drow's Messenger, the inverted Kitchen Finks, same thing except it drains our opponent. So combined with sacrifice outlets like Cartel Aristocrat and Viscera Seer, we can infinitely kill our opponent, or infinitely drain, which would kill our opponent, and infinitely gain life with Kitchen Finks. So that's kind of the second part of the combo, and we can do that like on turn 4, I think is as fast as it goes. The rest of the deck, we have some removal, some discard, Collective Brutality, Walks the Line, and then the big change from the Against the Odds build is we only had one Zur in the Against the Odds build, but now we're up to the full 3 Zurs. We kind of reworked the discard a little bit to slip in a Collector Brutality, and we went down the Glenelender Archmage, or moved it to the sideboard, so we could go with more Zurs, because Zur is a great way of finding our combo pieces, and as far as the sideboard, Zur lets us play Stony Silences, Rule of Law, a Nevermore, Detention Sphere. So we have like a light Zur package in the sideboard as well. We still have our one Glenelender Archmage for infinite negates for 1 mana. One actual negate. Surgical and Fulminator is our best bet to beat Tron, which seems like one of our harder matchups. So that's kind of our Tron package. And then Supreme Verdict, just a Wrath, works well with our creatures coming back, and a couple of relics for graveyards. So that's what we're working with. Very much like the Against the Odds deck, but with a few upgrades. Oh man, we got the hard lock hand. Hopefully this is a matchup where it's good. Well, Marsh Flats crack it. I think we're going to two-mode this Collective Brutality, get a Swamp, and we can kill the Delver and Duress to try to get rid of a counter and start resolving our combo pieces. So, kill Delver, Duress our opponent. Opponent has another Delver and Kolaghan's Command. That's pretty much exactly what we wanted to see. So this is a deck that, if we can resolve both of our lock pieces, I don't think our opponent can beat us main deck. I think they literally just lose to the lock. There's a Delver. So hopefully our opponent doesn't draw a counter for a couple turns, and we just win. Polluted Delta, crack Polluted Delta, grab a Godless Shrine, untapped, and get down Solemnity. Pass the turn. One more turn of our opponent not drawing a counter. Opponent did not hit a counter there. Opponent cracks. Oh man. Oh, let's get the lock down. Opponent gets in with Delver. Down to 14. Plays a land. Passes. Ugh. What do we do? Oh, this is actually a tough decision. Unlife? What do you say, opponent? Is the game over? Is it scoop time? Opponent's reading. Opponent's thinking. Realizing how in trouble they are. No! They drew a counter? Oh! No way! Who said to slam it? Who said slam it? It was someone. I'm coming for you. Delver doesn't flip. Watery Grave for our opponent. Untapped. Alright, let's Inquisition our opponent. Wow! 4 mana leak. Gurmag Angler in hand. Well, now we gotta pass the turn. Unbelievable! And then they're gonna flip a counter, aren't they? Alright, flips with a Murderous Cut. That's actually okay. It's not a counter. Whew! I think we're still good because of Kitchen Finks. Opponent gets in, down to 8. We know they don't have a counter now. They're going to play Gurmag Angler. We play Finks go up to 10, and then we just have infinite blockers, essentially. And if we resolve Cartel Aristocrat, we win. We get a Shambling Vet. Well, we got to play our Kitchen Finks, which, since our opponent's not playing Path, they shouldn't have any exile-based removal, which should mean we're good here. Pass the turn. If we just play Cartel Aristocrat and it resolves, then we gain infinite life. If we draw land, we can go infinite with damage right away. Opponent with the ambitious attack. Well, we will block Gurmag Angler. Finks coming back up to 7. Ooh. Alright, so Thoughtseize our opponent. This gets rid of the Murderous Cut, which is huge. Oh dear. Oh dear. Are we really gonna lose from here? Well, can we wait? We pass the turn, we play Aristocrat. Opponent attacks. The problem is we gotta block with our Cartel Aristocrat, and then our opponent can kill it in response. And then we have to top deck again for any of this to matter. Play Aristocrat. Pass the turn. Oh boy. I think we lose though. Oh, those draws. If we go... So what happens is we try to sack our Kitchen Finks. Our opponent kills Cartel Aristocrat in response. And then we don't go infinite. And we lose. So we got to block here. Block here. And now we try to sack. Our opponent kills it in response. At least it uses most of their turn. Actually, do we sack? Or do we just kill Snapcaster? The problem is if we do sack, then it opens up the opportunity for us to win if we draw another sack outlet. The question is, can we win if they still have that Murderous Cut in hand? And I don't think so. Because we play Messenger, we'll be at 4. Yeah, I think we have to. So now our opponent can kill it. It does take essentially their entire turn. Yep, there's the Murderous Cut on the Aristocrat. Finks comes back. So if we draw a sack outlet, we win. If we draw Phyrexian Unlife, we win. Either of those cards just win us the game. Opponent's out of cards. It's Solemnity. That's not the card we wanted to draw. So now we have to pass and block with Shambling Vet and hope our opponent doesn't draw anything. Opponent goes attacking. Fire up Shambling Vet. Block. Block. So this does buy us one more turn. Finks comes back up to 5. Opponent has a land. Come on, sack outlet. It's a land. Play Watery Grave, tapped. Pass the turn. The problem is they're eventually just not going to attack with their Angler. They probably should have just been attacking with their Delver the whole time. Opponent draws a land, so we get one more draw to finally do something. Opponent gets in. Come on, deck. Come on. One time, deck. We've had so many turns. There it is. Oh, my goodness. We got there. We got there. Thank goodness. Oh, and we even can just get the kill. Oh, what a game. That was super, super close. Here comes Messenger. Infinite life, infinite death, infinite every single way. Oh, wow. That was a close one. Holy goodness. When our opponent drew the second removal spell, I thought that was the end of us, but wow. Solemnity. You can even see the power of Solemnity there. Our Solemnity was able to let us do just some really weird blocking and not dying with our Kitchen Finks. We get to play first. All right, well, we get another shot at it. Come on, deck. If you do this to us again. If we just don't ever draw our third land with the absolute nuts in hand. Hangerbacks, Lightning Bolts, Molten Rains. Sure, we'll take the Molten Rain, which would be annoying. Pass the turn. We might actually just play an immediately sacked Viscera Seer. Play Viscera Seer. Godless Shrine. You know what? We're just gonna path our Viscera Seer when our opponent goes to Lightning Bolt it. If they go to Lightning Bolt it. Yup, alright. Path our Viscera Seer. Not messing around with this. We're gonna get our lands whether our deck wants us to or not. Get a Plains to play around Blood Moon. Alright, so we should just win the game in 2 turns. We play Solemnity next turn, play Phyrexian Unlife, then we win. This seems like it should be like just a 10 out of 10 matchup. Play Solemnity. That shuts down Ratchet Bomb as being an out. Also shuts down Hangerback Walker, incidentally. Opponent gets in with Hangerback. Well, I think we just win here. I can't imagine our opponent has an out to this. We also have the infinite life combo if we need it. On life. Let's see if our opponent... Some people don't realize how hard of a lock this is. Pass the turn. Ratchet Bomb. Yes! We get to watch him try! It's my favorite thing. It's my favorite when people try it. Oh, I love it so much. Just wait till the end of our turn. It's the best. It's so good. I wish I could see our opponent's face. It's so we go to the end of our turn. Opponent's like, hey, I got this covered. Yes, we got him. Now they realize that it's over. It's so over. This should have been YF in game 1-2 and the match would be over, but we just gotta win one more. Storm Breath. Yup. Sure. Opponent passes. I guess we just gain infinite life. See if that makes our opponent scoop. So infinite life, or a bunch of life. Our opponents, are they gonna stick it out and make us kill them? Alright, well, we'll do this for a while. Always yield, always yield. Come on, combo. Build our own Etch Champion. Up to 22. Well, what amount of life should we go to, chat? 69, 420, 100 at least, 420. 420 is a popular, 1,000. Well, we also don't want to run out of time. So we got to keep that in mind. Until you time out, that'll send a message. I mean, I guess this is good enough. About 34. 34 seems like a good number. We can always gain more if we want to, and we have another sack outlet, so... I mean, I think we're just done. We were auto-stacked. Opponent. Storm Breath. Yup. I mean, we will kill them eventually. There's Marsh Flats. So play Marsh Flats. I guess we just play another Unlife. Yeah, we can start beating in slowly with Aristocrat. Sacking our Finks, giving it pro-red. It's a janky way to do it, but it's a way to do it. And we gain life along the way. Opponent passes. We draw a path. Well, I guess we're doing the same thing. Keep sacking our figs. Keep getting pro-red. We will win at some point with this plan. It's so good to see Ratchet Bombs tick up and fail. It really makes my night. That is the best part of this whole deck. For no real reason. Yeah, let's duress our opponent. Ooh, Anger! Anger would have killed our Finks. I mean, we would have gained infinite life in response, but Anger isn't out. Yeah, opponent's not giving up. Mind Stone. I guess we can play our other Aristocrat to speed up our clock. I guess that makes sense. Oh, there it is. All right, we got there. Found the Messenger, the last piece of the puzzle. So, play Messenger. Now we just win. Sack Messenger. Always yield. Oh, we did it. We got there. Yes. Yes to you. So we got to do this 6 times. This definitely speeds things up a bit. We do have to pick a color every time. I wish there was a way to automatically pick the same color. And our opponent finally scoops it up. Snow-covered mountain for our opponent. Well, polluted delta. Crack it. Oh man, we just have the infinite life combo too. Get a swamp. And lead on Thoughtseize. Make sure there's nothing scary going on. Blood Moon, Lightning Bolt, PN Karen Noir. So Lightning Bolt is... we probably just got to take Blood Moon. Let's take Blood Moon. I think that's fine. Blood Moon is potentially scary. Pass the turn. If we ever draw Phyrexian Unlife, we just win the game. Opponent drew a land, which I think is what they probably wanted. More Solemnities. Well, play Viscera Seer. Play Marsh Flats, pass the turn. Even just this Kitchen Finks with Solemnity should be pretty good. Huh? Opponent's exiling... What is happening? They exiled a Spirit Guide to Lightning Bolt when they have mana available? Okay. I guess that is a legal Magic play. Aristocrat... I think we keep it on top, actually, for the infinite life combo. Oh, maybe you can't undo that. All right, opponent gets a relic, which is actually a pretty good draw for them. That actually might make us... We'll have to see. Does that mean we should shuffle away the Aristocrat? Maybe? since it stops the Finks combo. I guess we only need one turn for it to work. Alright, we'll keep it. Crack Marsh Flats. Get a Plains. Godless Shrine. Untapped. Get down Solemnity. Pass the turn. So if we ever get a window where our opponent taps out, then we should be able to Finks. And our opponent might just have to sack this at some point. Not yet, though. Oh, never mind. That works, too. Phyrexian Unlife, off the top. Good game. Oh, we got you. Sorry, Scred. You don't play out. Opponent says, LOL, nice draws. Yes, I guess they were nice draws. Oh, yes. Well, we're in the treasure chest realm. Back up to 3-1 with Solemnity and Modern. And the deck is legit. It's like actually really good. It's really good. I think this is our third Zero Lander we've had this league. We're good at getting those. Let's mulligan. All right. I guess this is fine-ish. We'll keep land number 3. We're going to need land number 3. All right. Pony has Leyline, which is good at shutting down our infinite combo. That is a little annoying. Our hand's okay, though. We can potentially beat this deck without going infinite. It's going to be more challenging. That's for sure. Polluted Delta. Crack Polluted Delta. Double Ooze and Lingering Souls. I guess we just take Ooze for now? I guess? So our lock isn't completely hard here. There's a Messenger. Unfortunately, this Leyline is kind of messing up our plans. Maybe should have brought in the D-Sphere for that. Let's Inquisition. Take Lingering Souls. Play Polluted Delta. Pass the turn. Well, we got the lock. The lock buys us time, at least. Marsh Flats, crack Marsh Flats. Grab a Swamp. Play Phyrexian Unlife. The problem is we know our opponent will draw their Abrupt Decay sooner or later, so we do have to kill our opponent. We can't just rely on the lock. Hey, opponent finds a Thoughtseize. So they can take the Solemnity. Or maybe they take the Messenger. Yep, take Solemnity. Ah, this Leyline. Gets in with Quagmire. I mean, Unlife buys us a bit of time, but we don't have enough pressure to win, especially with the Leyline out. Well, Creeping Tar Pit is another threat, sort of. Play Messenger, drain our opponent, down to 16, play Tar Pit, pass the turn. Yeah, Zur would be a very good draw. Then we could start stacking up our combo pieces. Down to 5, opponent passes. Well, I guess we get in with Giralf's Messenger, go on the Jank raise. So our opponent hits us to 1, which means it's the last card's a Path. Okay, well, that gets a land out of our deck. We'll grab a Plains, I think. Play Watery Grave for Creeping Tar Pit. Pass the turn. Well, I mean, let's see. Our opponent's out of cards. Here comes Quagmire. So we don't have that long to draw something. Solemnity would be good. Zur would be great. There's a Goyf. Yikes. I don't know if Cartel Aristocrat's going to do it here. So we can get in. The good news is we still only go to negative here. So we still have a tiny bit of time to draw something. Opponent gets in, hits us to 0. Kitchen Finks would actually be awesome. Kitchen Finks would buy us a whole extra turn. Opponent, Liliana of the Veil. Yep, there goes our Aristocrat. Come on, deck. Oh! Okay. That's a draw. I mean, that gives us hope. That gives us hope. Grim Flayer. That is troubling. Because it lets our opponent scry for answers. So we'd really like to find a good draw here. Ooh, that is a good draw. So Collective Brutality. Kill Grim Flayer. Oh, man. So the question, do we Tar Pit to kill Liliana? Or do we... I mean, I think we just got to try to kill our opponent. Because if they ever draw an Abrupt Decay effect, we lose. So I think we just have to go pedal to the metal, try to kill our opponent as fast as possible. Because Liliana is not going to ultimate before for several turns. So I think we have to try to kill our opponent. We can kill our opponent with Tar Pit before they can ultimate Liliana. Unlife. Oh, man. Oh, now it's so hard. If they kill Solemnity, we don't just immediately die, though. Ugh. So do we just Tar Pit race? Are we still on that plan? Alright. I mean, yeah. I mean, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Hope our opponent doesn't draw anything. 2 turns from now, our opponent's dead. Let's see what they draw. It's a land! 1 more draw step! Only 1 more draw step! We gotta fade 1 more! Fade 1 more and the Tar Pit gets the job done. Opponent passes. Visira Seer is fine. Play Tar Pit. Hit our opponent. This is it! This is it! Opponent has 1 turn to draw the answer. They can kill us if they draw Abrupt Decay, if they can kill our Tar Pit, if they find a Siege Rhino, it buys them time. Come on! 1 more turn! Fade it! Fade it! Did we get it? And our opponent scoops it up! Woo! Solemnity! We got there! We got there! Cruise through our competitive Modern League. And if you've been here since the beginning, we lost 1-2 against Tron in the first round. If you watch the entire league, we were super close to the 5-0. It was right there. So the deck is super exciting. I love this deck. I'm super excited about the deck. It's good. I mean, one of the things people said with Against Odds, like, oh, you didn't run into that many tier matchups, or it wasn't a competitive league. Well, we cruised through a competitive league with Solemnity, 4-1, and super close to the 5-0. So I love the deck. If you're interested in it, give it a shot. The kids are definitely eating tonight. So Tron is one of our weaker matchups, although we have a lot of sideboard stuff for it. And we can just combo kill them on turn 4, which wins us the game. But the lock plan is not great against Tron. Better against Eldrazi Tron, but against traditional Tron, it's a little worse. So, yeah, I mean, the deck's solid. I like our changes. I like having more Zers in the deck. I'm interested in even going up another Collective Brutality. I think the sideboard can probably still use some more work, but overall, we got a lot of free wins. We were able to beat a lot of tier decks. Came in with a 4-1. Just, we can't really complain. It was great. It was super great. But all right, chest number 1 of 8. Come on, luck. All right, 40 play points. Not bad. That's worth more than the typical chest. Brazen Wolves, Dramatic Reversal. So not a flashy open, but we'll take it. Good value. Chest number 2 of 8. Tivadar of Thorn. 3 mana, 2/2, first strike, pro red. When it enters battlefield, destroy a goblin. So if you want to stick it to your friend's goblin deck. Blinding Mummy, not a bad common, not valuable, and Drag Under. So that's a loser. Chest number 3 we get, and 20 play points. Not a great amount of play points. Renegade Tactics, Tragic Lessons. All right. Chest number 4. No. Wizards. Why is Stronghold Gambit? That's not a modern legal rare. So that's on the curated list. Maybe this is surprisingly expensive and I don't know it, but if this isn't surprisingly expensive, I'm going to riot. Oh, geez. It's $8? This thing is $8? Each player chooses a card in his or her hand. Then each player reveals his or her chosen card. The owner of each creature card revealed this way with the lowest converted mana cost puts it on the battlefield. What is this played in? This is played in Legacy? I didn't even know this was a card. All right, well, good chest, actually. $8 is actually pretty good, so we'll take it. Oh, so if your opponent doesn't have any creatures in hand, then you get to put it into play. I guess that makes sense. If your opponent has 0 creatures, then you can put an Emrakul into play. Yeah, all right. Well, 4 more chests to go. Halfway done. Got 1 good open. Mimic Vat, really powerful fun card, not expensive. Defiant Great Maw, the Hippo, and a High Tide Hermit. All right, 3 to go. Come on. We need a Port. We need a Liliana. Or we need 20 play points and an Ally Enchantment. Sure, Wizards. Okay, 20 play points, so we've got 80 play points. 2 more to go. Come on, a couple last chances for something sweet. 20 play points. The trend continues. Well, we've got a lot of play points. Last one. Last chess. Come on. This has got to be the good one. The Port, the Black Lotus. 10 play points. Oh. Well, those were some pretty sad chests. We opened mono play points. I think I have a lot of play points now, though. 736. That's not bad. A draft is like 120. So we have a pretty good play point stockpile. So I guess we'll take that. And we got the one $8 thing. So I mean, we ended up good. We did well with our league. But I think that's going to wrap it up for tonight. So we crush it with Solemnity. Super excited to see that the deck actually performed well in a competitive league. And we went 4-1, super close to the 5-0. So very impressive Solemnity performance. I plan on working on and playing with the deck more. Treasure Chest, not that exciting. Momir, fun like always. So that wraps it up, everyone. Yeah, like I said, check out Commander Clash over the weekend. Super exciting. Budget Magic for Monday. Also, very excited for that one. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. You all are awesome. Thanks for the subs and the donations. So have a great weekend. Definitely appreciate it. And I will see you on Tuesday for another one.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.